Hey everybody, Cam Capital here with a video on AMC and GameStop. Gonna combine them once again, but we'll start with AMC today. First, closed at $9.99. Just couldn't break that double-digit mark to close, so up 2% on the day. And as you can see, we did have a pretty strong rally this morning, pre-market and out the open. And as I mentioned in my video from yesterday, I was looking to go long AMC after hours on the bullish engulfing candle that it formed on the daily, and I did. I got in at 975, and then I was out this morning. It's at 438, so it was on this candle. All right, so we got the push up to 991, and then consolidated sideways. I closed out position as my attention shifted over to skills, which was running earlier. All right, so skills started running at 4. Obviously, AMC here took off about 5 a.m. and I missed that move, but we did have strength again on the open. All right, so the dip right away. AMC likes to do that in the first 5-minute candle. Had a pretty strong dip right back to this consolidated level in the 8/8, and then we rip higher. Right, got all the way up to 1065. We'll see that on the daily chart here. When we zoom out, what we hit there is resistance, but here on the fibs, right, or not, excuse me, the fibs, but the standard D levels, these moved during the day, so this 3 standard D level wasn't there at the time, but now showing that act as resistance later. But we pulled back to the 22, basically get a double bottom here, 10.2. You say using pre-market highs as support as well, and then we pushed higher, and then got the sideways consolidation. And I was looking at this sideways consolidation as another test to go higher. So if we go back to yesterday, right, we stayed pretty tight, consolidated on 9.5 for most of the mid-morning. Obviously lower volume than we had today, but started breaking down, basically formed a double top. That 10.5 area became heavy, then we sold this down to the 50, and then right at 10 a.m. is when the Biden capital tax news came out, and then just like the rest of the market, AMC sold off pretty hard, and we got this bounce down here at 11. Hit a low of 978, or excuse me, 979. 978 was the close of yesterday. So buyers were able to hold that and then push us back higher, but just couldn't regain the moving averages into the close. Couldn't get above that $10 mark. And so now we'll go out to the daily and we'll see what we're talking about. So here on the daily, I've had these triangles drawn for a while now, and that's exactly basically where we sold off of today. So we went and tested that, descending trend line, which is acting basically as resistance, and that's what was resistance today. Also had the standard D level moving up, 1044, but sellers came in, held that zone, 10.6. If we zoom out here, obviously too, you can see still a lot of volume of that 10.5, 10.6 range, right? So point of control now is basically where we're closing at again, right between 9.75 and $10. So we're sitting right there, and it kind of telling too with the candle that formed today. So yesterday, bullish engulfing candle play I was talking about. So the low, or excuse me, the open and the close, or outside of the close and the open from the prior day, did close right on the moving average. I thought that could be a sign that the play might not happen, but we got that move pre-market higher above that resistance at $10, pushed us up higher. But now we got this kind of, if you call us a doji or a spinning top with a really long upper wick at that resistance level. And with the market tomorrow expecting, I'm expecting, at least my initial thoughts is the market probably continues down tomorrow with the tax news, but who knows in this crazy market environment. But that could be heavy for AMC to make that move higher. And then obviously closing right about $10 tomorrow. $10 is going to be a very interested strike price for options. Not going to look at Yahoo Finance options on this, but definitely going to be of interest tomorrow, right? So it's probably 10.5, 10, 9.5 are going to be the three big ones for calls and inputs, both directions. And then just to zoom out on the weekly, kind of show here the play. All right, so you can call this a doji too. Last week's candle hitting the bottom of the triangle. Now we kind of have a spinning top in the middle, so look to see how this candle finishes Friday for next week. So next week it's basically lining up for the edge of this triangle formation, so look to see if we break out one way or the other. So next week could be an excited week as well as it is the end of the month, so we'll have monthly options in play too for next Friday. So with that, we'll go to GameStop. GameStop will go back down to the 5-minute chart to start. So GameStop weak again today. You know, couldn't get any strength right off the bat. We got moving average crossovers right off the open. Sell off really held this 153 area pretty strong from 8:30 to 10, and then the tax news came out, sent everything down. And then basically here you can see the rising triangle line here at the bottom, but that's where we tested today. That came out as a support area, pushed us back up. We're able to close above 150, 151.17, so down 4.6% today. So not a good day for GME compared to AMC, but really the just AMC and Microvision were the, if you want to call them, Wall Street best plays were up. So if we go out to the daily for GameStop, you see here the triangle formation. Obviously, mentioned in the last video, top line's more extended than AMC because of, you know, the extended move or larger extended move that GameStop had. But here, kind of the opposite AMC, we get the test once again of that rising support line, and then close above the 50-day EMA here, which is sitting right at 150. And you know, that's kind of didn't really respect it here previously, but you know, here look to see if it holds going forward as we open tomorrow. Hopefully we can hold the 50 and the rising trend line to go higher, but we'll just have to wait and see if the market gets ugly. Definitely going to be hoping for those to hold, and if they don't, you know, the next line is probably going to be that 143, 141 area where, you know, we have two closes in the open from what's that, last week. So look to see if that'll hold. And then also just volume wise, there is that extended volume here over the 140 area, which we'll hope to hold, and then obviously right where we're at too, sitting kind of a volume shelf right at 150. So let's see if that holds on GME, and then we'll just check the weekly here to see in the end. Kind of similar. That kind of looks like crap there zoomed in, but we got kind of a doji candle again, just like AMC, but now we got this big red candle right on the bottom. So look to see if that closes out, you know, further red, if we can hold the standard D line, or if we can make it smaller, maybe turn it into a hammer if we get some positive movement for tomorrow. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know, both these charts are getting close to the edge of this triangle, so look to see a breakout one way or the other. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate you taking time to watch the video, and we'll see you in the next one.